Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? How was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a nice weekend? All right, my crew. What's up, guys? My TTG crew. Who do we got joining us here today? Sean Miller's in the house. Andrew Knutson. Kenneth, Raising Cane. JD Seafood. Hardcore. What's up? 2% a day. Hamza Raza. My boy Mike DeRocco's in the house. Hardcore Raider. Lady Bird. Watchdog. Oscar P. Paul. Jason Picaro. Freddie Sanchez. Rowdy Martin. David Padilla, what's up, bro? Nas, how are you? William Travis. Massimo, what's up, man? Massimo, what's up? What's up? Ryan Osborne, Mr. Rosser. Rupesh Ender, my boy. Tony Williams. Breakout Trading. Ayo, what's up, man? Lonnie Herzog, my boy. Jeffrey Wu. G. Dozier. Uncle Mike is in the house. Charles Memphis, what's up, guys? Bo and Ashley Flip, Mark, New Jersey, Megan, what's up, guys? Eric Graham, I see all of you. What's up, everybody? Yo, Raiden, Robert Hall, how are you? I'm doing good. My boy R. Hirsch coming to you guys from South Florida. Never misses a stream. What's up, man? Josh Radke, Cool Life. Lajos Farkas from Facebook. What's up, Lajos? Guys, what's up, everybody? Everybody, welcome from YouTube. We're also streaming live on Facebook, on Twitter via Periscope. We're also on Twitch. Welcome, everyone that's joining us. Hey, Kim Robinson from Twitter. Kim, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. Guys, listen up. I hope everybody had a really nice weekend. But it's time to get back down to business here going into the new week. We had a bit of a sell-off last week, guys. We had a bit of a sell-off. We got really weak. We broke some technical levels on the daily chart on the SPY, and we're going to talk a lot about that, okay? We're going to talk a lot about today about some of the key levels that have been broken, okay? We breached key levels on the SPY. At the end of last week, we violated some of those key levels, and I am going to be discussing those levels with you all and talk about what's next. Okay, now that we've broken those key levels, we want to identify what those levels were because we want to see if the SPY regains those levels. Okay, does the S&P regain those levels? Okay, because if they do, you'll then look for those levels to continue to act as areas of support. But Friday, guys, we broke below and we closed below. Okay, so what we're going to start to look for now is further downside, and we're going to talk about where could our next support levels to the downside be. I am not someone that is expecting a complete panic sell-off in the markets. I was telling people that on Friday. On Friday, I was saying, guys, if we do go lower, I don't expect to be a cascade panic sell-off. It might be a little bit of a choppy move down. And we only had about a cascade sell-off for about 30, 40 minutes. The rest of the day was very, very choppy and a slow drift downwards. I think we can see something similar to that in the following week. Futures are not really doing much. S&P futures are basically flat. We're up a little bit. We're up about 0.1%. So nothing really to really showing its face here early on in the futures market. Yo, V-Sync joining us from Twitch. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? So there's not really too much that's going on. Okay, not really too much that's going on in the futures market, but we're going to talk a lot about what levels we can expect from here on out going forward. I'm also going to talk to you guys about WKHS. WKHS was a really nice trade for me on Friday. Made a nice chunk of change on WKHS. This stock is in short squeeze mode. And this stock's in short squeeze mode. And what we're going to be discussing is how much more upside could we have in WKHS? And I think that early this week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, I think we can get a really big extension, like a really big wide range extension candle, or possibly maybe a big gap up. And then you look for an exhaustion gap at that point. Okay. So I'm actually still long a piece of WA. Ninoshka joining us live on Facebook from Hawaii. I am jealous. I am jealous. The weather is starting to get cold up here in New Jersey, the New York area. It was like in the 50s and 60s today. So it's starting to get a little chilly. So I definitely, Ninoshka, I am jealous that you are joining us from Hawaii. But guys, so I'm going to talk to you guys about WKHS. I'm still long a piece of this position from Friday. It's a small piece. Took the bulk of that position off the table. Judy, what's up, Judy? Hope you had a nice weekend. Hope you had a nice weekend. COVID Steve is in the house. COVID Steve, what's up? Sonny Parker, ayo, what's up? What's up? So yeah, guys. So we have a few things that we're going to be discussing here today. Nice, Dr. Sunil just joined True Trading Group today. Dr. Sunil, welcome to the family. I welcome you with open arms. Welcome to the family. I will see you in chat tomorrow, my friend. Welcome to the family. All right, guys. So that's what we're going to be talking about on this live stream. We're going to talk about to talk about this, recap it one more time. We're going to be going over the key levels that we broke on the SPY. Then we're going to be talking about our next key levels, the next support levels that I'm going to be looking at, that if we get further downside, the next areas that we could be looking for to get a bounce. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about WKHS. Okay. So that's what is on our agenda for this live stream here tonight. And I'm going to start this off same way every time, guys. Same way we always do, right? Same way we start every single live stream, okay? And that's going to be with the blanket Q&A session. It's just me tonight, guys. No Wolf, just me. So, guys, fire away for the next 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to leave the floor open for a Q&A. JD Friedman joining us on Facebook. What's up, my man? Cello 6756 Mo. What's up, bro? Bobby V, Miami 305, first timer. Welcome, Miami 305. First time joining us on the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jamaris Norwood says, I'm new to this. Don't worry about it, guys. You are in the right spot. If you guys, this is your very first time joining us here today, you guys are in luck. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time viewing a TTG live stream, I do these live streams every Sunday. We talk about what to expect in the markets this week. I also do live streams and video recaps and educational lessons, content, mental lessons, technical lessons every single day during the week as well. So you guys are going to make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on that notifications, make sure you don't miss out on any more of these live streams, any of these Q&As. The amount of free educational content that we put out on this channel is unlike anywhere else. So you guys are in luck if this is your first time viewing this channel. Okay. So guys, let's start things off the same way we do every session. And that's with the blanket Q&A. Fire away, guys. Ask me some questions. I'm going to give some time for more people to log on to the live stream. And then we're going to get into some technical levels on the SPY and talk about where we can look for support levels next. Charles Memphis says, Mike, how did you pick your entry on WKHS? I feel my entries are too late. Thank you. You know what I'll do, Charles? I'm going to save I'll go over the WKHS trade with you later in this live stream. That's one of the topics that I want to discuss. So I'll skip that for now on this blanket Q&A session. I'll skip that for now. Actually, I see there's a couple people that are asking me about it now. Add at 30 if we get a pull. All right. So there's a couple people that are asking me about WKHS. So maybe I'll just jump right into that one now. Yeah, I'll jump into WKHS now. All right, guys. Let's get into WKHS now real quick. I'll talk about this real quick. Someone said, Mike, how did you pick your entry? Okay, WKHS. I took you guys to a 3-minute chart now. The first thing that I want you guys to notice, okay, is this prior resistance level around 28.15. Okay, see this triple top? This was your all-time high. Okay, so for 2 consecutive days, this is Thursday, this is Wednesday. So Wednesday and Thursday, you see a triple top resistance level at the all-time high at 28.15. Okay, there it is. So now what happened on Friday when I got long WKHS, stock gapped up above that level to a new fresh all-time high. Now watch what happens when I zoom in. Okay, see what happens as I zoom in? We gapped above that level. We pulled in right off the bell, and look what happened. Bang, support, bang, support. Okay, you guys can see right there how that level that was previously a resistance level, okay, there's your resistance clearly, right? Then we zoom in, and now it's clearly an area of support. Once we identified that support, and the stock ended up going from the dead low of the day straight up to make a new high of the day, that this price action right here was my indication that this previous resistance level is now a strong area of support. So once we went from low to high, okay, low to high, you guys, you have to understand something. When a stock goes from a dead low of the day right up to a fresh new high of the day, that's a sign of strength on that support level. So I'm already looking for there to be support at this level because it was previously a triple top all-time high resistance. Okay, I'm already looking for this area to be support. So when we gapped above that level, we pulled in, held, and then shot right to a new high. I call it new low, new high. Okay, when you have a stock that goes new low, new high, meaning, okay, this is the low of the day right to a new high. That confirms that's one sign of strength. So the fact that I got a new low, new high right at an area that I'm already expecting to be support, that's what gave me the confidence to pull the trigger on this trade. And I entered my trade right there at 28.70. Okay. If you guys missed the video that I posted on Friday on this YouTube channel, okay, if you guys are watching us right now, if you're joining me from Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, you can just go to YouTube, and search for True Trading Group. You'll find my YouTube channel. The video that I posted on Friday talks about this entire trade, breaks it down perfectly, okay? And that was the entry there at 28.70. And you can see the stock just ended up climbing the entire rest of the day, got all the way up to 31.50. And I was taking profits off. Actually, my best take profit was right there at 30.80, 5 minutes before the closing bell. So you want to talk about being a traditional day trader, which is what I am. I'm not a scalper. Okay, I'm not in and out of trades within seconds. My trades last several minutes to several hours long when they're a day trade. And then, of course, sometimes I do swing trade. And what you're looking at here is I got long at like 9:46 in the morning Eastern time. And then I was taking profits there at 5 minutes right before the closing bell. And now, of course, I still have a piece of that position, and I am expecting more. The reason why I'm expecting more on WKHS, so that little lesson right there talked about my entry on the trade. Okay, that lesson talks about my entry on the trade, right? But now, why am I expecting this to continue its squeeze? This stock had been in a beautiful, okay, bullish pennant, bull flag type of pattern, okay? You had a major short squeeze here end of June. I think this was, when Tesla was going crazy, and it kind of gave a spark to the entire electric vehicles market, WKHS being one of them. And then the stock consolidated in this flag. And during this flag consolidation, a very large short position was built on this stock. You're talking about more than 20% of the flow on this stock is short. Okay. Once we broke out of this bullish pennant flag pattern, you can see the stock is starting to experience a short squeeze. Volume is starting to pick up. The stock is consistently climbing higher. But what I have yet to see on WKHS is that blow off top that you typically get at the end of a short squeeze. Okay. This move higher. Now I'm going to take you to a 15-minute chart. Here's your 15-minute chart. Do you see how this move higher has been very, very methodical? It's just been stair-stepping its way higher. You don't have any parabolic, like squeeze type moves. You don't have like that huge momentum push higher where longs are chasing, shorts are covering, getting squeezed, and the stock just really opens up and gives you a really wide range candle on the daily chart. So far, during this move higher, the daily ranges have still been kind of tight, and the stock has still not extended or even given you a large gap up. In fact, prior to Friday, you had 3 consecutive gap downs in a row on WKHS. Okay, right here was a gap down. We went from red to green. Then the day before was another gap down. We went from red to green. And the day before that was another gap down. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 consecutive days, this stock gap down, gap down, gap down. That is not the typical price action when shorts are screaming, running for the hills. They're running around like chickens with their heads cut off, and they're in all-out panic squeeze mode. That's not the price of action that you see when a stock is experiencing a major short squeeze. Now, Friday, though, we actually had our gap up. We just talked about that. We gapped up above that prior resistance. I look for that resistance to become support. It showed me that support. Remember, new low, new high. We just talked about it. That got me into the trade. Now, this is why I'm thinking that maybe with the gap down, gap down, gap down, finally gap up, follow through, maybe now we're going to get that squeeze type move. So I'm still looking for WKHS to give me a wide range short squeeze type of move. Okay, like I'm looking for WKHS to give me something like that. Okay, give me a gap up tomorrow and just a panic squeeze that can take us up into the mid to high 30s. And then I look on getting flat this position. And I also will be looking for opportunities to add back. Okay, I will be looking for opportunities to add back, because if we do get that type of action tomorrow where we get a gap up and a panic squeeze, there's a lot more room left to the upside on the stock. You can catch probably at least a $2, $3 move, maybe more. So if that's the case, I'm currently down to a small piece of the position I entered at 28.70. I took the bulk of my position off the table at $30.80. I'm still long some of it. So if we are going to get this squeeze, and if I'm correct in my analysis, I want more. Okay, I want more. I want to get back to a full-size position and try to catch $2 or $3, get myself up to a few thousand shares and try to ride that wave tomorrow if that's the type of action that we're going to get. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for tomorrow. That's my analysis on WKHS. That was my game plan on that trade on Friday. That's my game plan going into tomorrow. And that's my thought process behind it. Okay, does anybody have any questions about what I just went over with WKHS specifically? Because there was a couple of you that were asking me about WKHS, and I wanted to just kind of go over that part of it real quick. So does anybody have any questions about WKHS specifically? Domain says, when should we enter WKHS tomorrow? All right, let's see. Let's go back. Let me see, entry point. All right, so everyone's asking me about what level for a pullback. Tommy Gunn, what's up, man? Had to get the kids all set. I got you, man. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So a lot of people are asking me about, another point where I can look to add to the position. What I'm going to look for, okay, on WKHS, an opportunity to possibly add back, it would definitely be the $30 area. Okay. So again, I want to show you guys something. Remember, we talked about the 28.15 area, right? Very clear resistance. It then became support. And then when you look on Friday, I keep saying yesterday, you'll see resistance there around 30. Okay. And then as soon as we broke through 30, that's when we finally had that move. We finally got some good price action. We got a nice little move. We had a nice increase in volume going into the bell, and that kind of broke us out, and the stock started to experience some momentum once we broke through 30. If there's any bit of a pullback or gap down or anything like that off the bell, $30 is going to be the area where I'm going to look to get long. But if we experience a gap up, okay, I can't really guide you guys right now on an entry level if we do get a big gap up, because if we get a big gap up, my entry is going to be based on data and information that we do not yet know, because where are we gapping up to 31.50? We gapping up to 32, 32.50? Where are we gapping up to? So depending on where we do gap up, that's going to have an impact on where I would look to then load back my position, because if that's the case, I'm going to be more so using the intraday chart to identify an entry point. And that entry point could be, depending on where we gap up to, I'm going to use a lot of my intraday indicators. I'm going to use my Fibonacci levels. I'm going to use my trade line. I'm going to use my VWAP. I'm going to use my initial morning high. I might use Friday's high. Like, there's going to be a lot of intraday indicators that I'm going to use to determine where is another opportunity where I can add back to this position and get myself back to full size. But if we experience a pullback off the bell, or there's any type of a small gap down, $30 is going to be the area where I'm going to look to add back to that position if we can pull in early in the morning. Okay, so if we pull in early in the morning, look for 30 to hold. Maybe we can have a little bit of a consolidation before the stock starts to push again in front of that $30 area. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking at there going into tomorrow. All right. COVID Steve, you're the best, bro. COVID Steve says this is just another example of why this group is a family, and they care about us and making us bosses. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, absolutely. All right. So guys, anybody else have any questions about the breakdown? Anybody else have any questions about the breakdown that I just went over, the technical analysis on WKHS? Blazing Bob, no. I mean, the only way that I would not consider shorting WKHS. I think you're playing with fire at this point. I think eventually there will be a very, very good short opportunity in this stock, but I'm waiting for us to have a blow off top. Like I think that we still have an extension move. I don't yet think this stock is done. I have not seen any signs of the stock tiring yet. I have not seen any signs of momentum breaking or momentum shifting. If anything, I'm seeing momentum start to pick up. Okay, I'm seeing momentum to the upside start to pick up. I think that if you come in tomorrow and you short this thing without a really damn good reason, I think you're asking to get run over. Oh God, okay, yeah. Listen, if it gaps up to 40, then yes, I would say we can start to look to try to get short. But I don't think that is even a possibility. I don't think that's a possibility. Yeah, you guys can trade options on it. You guys can trade options on it, no problem. You guys can trade options on it, no problem. If you don't want to buy the stock itself. I mean, I'm long the stock itself. Kent Cummings, thoughts on UVXY, please. How much? Oh, Kimberly Lewis, I can't advise you on that. Kimberly Lewis from Facebook. How much do you recommend buying? I mean, that's completely up to you. I mean, everyone trades with different position size. Everyone trades with different risk. I can't advise you on how much you should be buying. D Doran, at what percent of shorts out do you normally see the short squeeze coming? I'd say 20% is a great number. Honestly, that 20% number is a good mark. But when you have 20% of the float or more is short, like that's when you can just get, a vicious squeeze. Like look at Tesla. Tesla was about 50%. Tesla was about 50% of the float was short. Time to long Apple, I'd wait till you get closer to 100. The option's not that great, actually. The option does not move all that well. Matey Mates is Mike, are we going all in SQQ and SPXS? What's your analysis suggesting? No, I'm not suggesting to go all in on the inverse ETFs. Even if I do think we have some more downside, I don't expect it to be like a vicious panic type of downside. That's why somebody was just asking me about my thoughts on UVXY. So somebody was asking me about UVXY. As you guys can see, I mean, UVXY is just a dead duck. It's dead in the water, and so has been the VIX. Obviously, UVXY is ETF that tracks the VIX. I just don't think there's good opportunity in this right now. The only reason that anyone I think should be buying a vehicle like this, a volatility vehicle like UVXY or playing a VIX or anything like that, would be if you were a money manager and a portfolio manager and you're looking to hedge long positions. I just don't think that as a retail trader, you should be parking your money in these vehicles right now. There are far better things to trade right now than the UVXY. Far better. There's so much better action in large cap names and in the indexes than for you to just park your money in something like a UVXY, waiting for us to get some type of a panic, to get some type of a pop. I just don't really like this pullback in the market. Let me explain something to you guys real quick about this pullback in the market. This pullback in the market is a lot different, and a lot of people don't understand this. Everybody saw what happened in March. That was a complete panic sell-off. Okay, that's when the VIX went to like 80. Now, everybody now looks at the market, just gives you a pullback, and everybody's starting to think panic. That's not what's taking place. The market has pulled back over the last week or so, or 2 weeks, not because of panic, but because of profit taking and a rotation out of insanely inflated valuations on tech. When you have companies like Apple, Amazon, Square, Google, Facebook, when you have all those Microsoft, all those big tech names that have gone absolutely apeshit, where the valuations have gotten so insanely out of control, where they're trading at 100 times earnings. It's just absolutely ridiculous, the valuation that some of these tech companies are trading at. Profit came off the table. Okay. And when you have the technology sector making up almost 30% of the entire market cap of the S&P, when everybody comes in and starts to take profits off the table on those big tech names, and those big tech names start to pull in, that's going to weigh on the entire index. The NASDAQ has been a laggard. If you guys have been paying attention to the major indexes, the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ, the days that the market has been down, the NASDAQ is down more. You'll have the Dow is down 1.3, the S&P is down 1.6, and the NASDAQ is down 2.1%. Okay, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the big tech names are being sold, and that's pulling the entire market down with it. Now, The other thing that you need to pay attention to is the difference between March and now is March was a fire sale. It was sell everything, figure it out later. That is not what has taken place over the last 2 weeks. Over the last 2 weeks, the selling has been very strategic. There's been selling in very strategic names. There has been a shift of you're getting a lot of the froth coming off, and a lot of people, you've heard this term a lot on TV and in the news, froth. Froth is just all of this excess premium that people are paying on valuation for a lot of these big tech names. Okay, that froth is coming off the table. Look at it as profit taking coming off the table. That's what brought those tech names down. And now you're going to see that money not just sit on the sideline. You're not seeing money managers and portfolio managers take profit on some of these tech names and then just keep that cash on the sideline because they think the market's going to crash. That money is going to go right back into work on a lot of value plays, sectors and companies that have not yet ran. Okay, and they're going to shift that focus over. Money managers, it is their responsibility to maintain a certain risk management, to stay within the risk parameters of the entire business model of their investment prospectus of the fund. They owe that to their investors to maintain that risk management. So when you have one specific stock or one specific sector of your portfolio too overweight, where when you have all these big tech names make the runs that they did, the weighting of your holdings in a portfolio gets completely out of balance. And it's your job as a fiscal, responsible, risk-minded money manager to take that profit off those positions to bring the equity weightings of the portfolio more within line that fit your investment prospectus, and reallocate those funds somewhere else to now find opportunity elsewhere, find alpha elsewhere. Okay, because they now need to say to themselves, okay, Apple has gone to, a $2 trillion valuation. Do I think that I'm going to get a better return? Do I think it's more likely that Apple is going to go from a $2 trillion valuation to a $3 trillion valuation? Is that more, or 2 to 2.5 trillion? Is that more likely? Or is it more likely that some of these value names that have underperformed during this initial bounce back, is it more likely that they will move higher as we go deeper into the next couple of quarters? And that's a decision that money managers are making right now. And from what the price action that I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is froth coming out of the big tech names and flowing its way back into value. And you're going to start to see this shift from a high growth into value. And I think growth takes a little bit of a breather for a couple of quarters. And then you start to see some value names start to outperform. And tech takes a little bit of a breather. I don't think tech just gets completely slaughtered. Like, I don't think we're looking at another 2000, 2001 where the tech sector just got completely destroyed and gutted. I don't think we're in for anything that violent and that excessive. But I do think they have more room to the downside. I do think you can see Tesla. I do think you can see Apple get below 100. I do think that's possible. I do think you can see Apple get into the 90s. Okay. I do think you can see Amazon can continue to pull back below 3,000. I do think that is very possible. Okay. And then that will provide excellent buying opportunities for investors that are looking for long-term exposure that maybe missed out on a lot of the big rally that we had off the March low. That's going to give you a really good opportunity to step in and start to buy some of those names. Okay. Around 100 is where I become another buyer in Apple. Okay. We get down to that 100. I'm going to take a nibble on Apple. Apple gets into the 90s. I'm going to take a bigger nibble. If Apple gets anywhere into the 80s, I'm sinking my teeth into it. Absolutely, hands down, no question about it. And even if that money underperforms for 1 or 2 quarters, believe me, in 1 or 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, that money is going to outperform any money that I have anywhere else that's allocated across different sectors. Okay, I just think you're going to see a little bit of a rotation and a little bit of a shift from those high growth tech names into value. And as long as it's not a complete panic sell everything like it was in March, the VIX is not going to be in play. I don't think that this is where you should be putting your money. I don't think the UBXY and the VIX, the price action is showing it to you. Over the last 2 weeks, the market has gone down. The market has broken below some key support levels. Look at the chart of UBXY. What has the UVXY done over the last 2 weeks? It's gone down. So why are you going to want to put your money there? I think there's better opportunity elsewhere. Question from Kenneth says, Mike, do stocks ever break below falling wedges, or does it only break out? Check out AMD falling wedge right now on the hourly. Let's take a look at AMD. That's a beautiful descending wedge. That's a beautiful descending wedge, actually. Right at a nice gap support level. That's a beautiful descending wedge. Great eye, Kenneth. Kenneth, great eye. So there's your gap entry point. Okay, AMD had that huge gap up day. That's your gap entry. And now you're seeing we're finding support at that gap entry and forming a very nice, clean descending wedge pattern. Now, Kenneth's question is, do descending wedges or falling wedges, same thing, do they ever break down? Because descending wedges are bullish reversal patterns. Okay, typically on a descending wedge, typically the descending wedge breaks to the upside and then a new uptrend ensues. Now, that's what typically happens. But nothing is a 100% certainty when it comes to trading. So to say that a descending wedge or a falling wedge can never break down further is just incorrect. It absolutely can break down further. We absolutely can break down below this gap and maybe go down and actually fill this gap. Okay, maybe we get down towards 70. That's absolutely a possibility. There is no pattern that exists that does the same thing 100% of the time. There are patterns that exist that have a higher probability of resolving themselves with specific price action. A falling wedge or a descending wedge is one of them. This is typically, more often than not, when you see this pattern form, it is at the bottom of a downtrend, and then it will reverse its trend, break out, and an uptrend will ensue. That's what happens the majority of the time, but it does not happen 100% of the time. It's important for you guys to understand that there is no such thing as a pattern that does something 100% of the time. It does not exist. Okay, it does not exist. So stop driving yourself crazy looking for one. All you can do as a trader is identify high probability setups and patterns and play and position yourself for the side of probability, which would be in the case of a descending wedge, position yourself in for, to get long for a trend reversal and for the stock to bounce back and to recover after you see this type of price action. But it does not mean that it cannot go lower. It absolutely can. What is your outlook on Tesla on the next couple of days on battery day? Should we go along? I think everybody has to be really careful with battery day. Everybody is so friggin' hyped up on battery day for Tesla. It's like it's all I hear about is battery day this, battery day that, and battery day this. You guys got to be careful of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of play here on Tesla. I'm not sure what Elon Musk has up his sleeve. I'm not sure what he's going to be. There's a lot of rumors going around about what battery day is going to be all about. I think you guys just got to be careful with this battery day. Just like getting long Tesla at this valuation, I think is extremely risky. I think it's extremely risky to just get yourself long up here anywhere from 450 to 500. I think that's a very, very expensive valuation for Tesla. I would have much rather seen you guys get long there on that pullback to the 50-day moving average. That was a beautiful opportunity to get long Tesla. But up here, 450 to 500, I think you're chasing the stock a little bit. And I think there's a very realistic possibility that everybody gets long in anticipation of some tremendous announcement on battery day and the introduction of some amazing new battery technology. And yes, sure. Are we going to get something cool from Elon Musk? I believe so. I love Elon Musk. If Elon Musk had his own stock, I would be long Elon Musk. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk. I think he's a true visionary. I think he's the Benjamin Franklin of our time. His mind and his visions are in the future. His mind has always been, you know, a decade or 2 decades ahead of current day. He sees into the future, just like some of the great inventors and visionaries and creators of the past few centuries have been. He's that type of mind and he's that type of person. So I think it's very possible we get some great technology, we get some great announcement from him. But at the end of the day, the valuation, I think, at this point is very high. I think you're taking a big risk by buying Tesla up here. And I think buy the rumor, sell the news type of trade is a very realistic possibility. It's similar to what like Apple. Apple is famous for that. Apple is famous for like, you know, when they were coming out with the iPhone, and it was like when the iPhone was still new and it was like a new product that they were offering, whenever they were releasing a new iPhone, the stock would rally into the release. And as soon as the phone was released, then the stock would actually pull back a little bit because it was buy the rumor, sell the news. You have a very realistic possibility of that happening with Tesla. So I think you just have to be careful blindly going long, going into battery day. I think way too many people are on that side of the trade. And when way too many people get on one side of the trade, that's when a trade fails. So I think you just have to be careful, just sinking your teeth blindly into a long position going into battery day, which is on Tuesday, I believe. Yes, hell yeah, Kevin. Kevin says, I got long Tesla right above the 50-day moving average when Mike pointed it out to us a few weeks back. Hell yeah, Kevin. Great job, Kevin. Beautiful. That's an excellent entry. Great job. Way to go, Flip. Up 37,000 bucks this month. Great job. Omar Paracha from Facebook. Mike, what do you think about SPAC plays? SPAC plays are red hot right now, guys. SPAC plays are red hot. They are, you know, the new sexy way of companies going public. They're able to be structured nicely, come right out, raise a bunch of money. There's a lot of hype on the merger news and what those SPACs are going to be used for. And the stocks are running. And the stocks are running. You know, I think that the SPACs are great trading vehicles. I just think it's a volatile environment. If you're looking for long-term investments in these SPACs, I think they're better trading vehicles for now. Just like I don't like investing in IPOs. Like when a stock comes public, you know, I don't like investing in an IPO. I kind of learned this really from Warren Buffett. It's like when a stock comes public and really gets out there, you want to wait for a couple quarters of earnings to come out as a public company, and allow for the stock to go through true price discovery. True price discovery. Where is there demand for this stock? What is the true valuation of this company? Because there's oftentimes a lot of hype when a company goes public, and that inflates the value of that company. Like just look at Snowflake. Okay. Snowflake's IPO price was $120. The day it went public, it hit $319. Believe me, the person that bought $319 is going to be sucking wind for a long time. Like I would much, it's like, remember Tilray? You think that the shareholders that are long Tilray from $100 to $300, how do you think they feel right now? Like I like waiting for companies to at least report a couple quarters of earnings for you to get a real good feel for what's the true value and what's the demand for a stock when you're looking at a long-term investment. Now, the SPACs, I think, are fantastic trading vehicles. The volatility on them is fantastic. The liquidity on them is fantastic. The hype on them is fantastic. And that provides you with excellent intraday moves and excellent multi-day moves that you can play as an active trader. But if you're looking for long-term investments, I think that's too volatile of a vehicle for you to be investing your money long-term. All right. All right, guys. So now with that being said, I think that just about does it for our Q&A session. We can now start to get into some of the other stuff that I wanted to go over with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A session. We kind of went over some really cool topics. Okay, we kind of went over some really good topics. We talked about a lot of good stuff. I hope that was useful. I hope that helped you guys with the SPACs, with Tesla, with WKHS, with AMD. We talked about a lot of good stuff there. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps many of you. What I want you guys to do right now, before we get into the SPY, what we're going to talk about now on this live stream, we're going to talk about the key levels that the SPY has broken below. All right. And now we want to talk about where are our next key levels? Where are the next major support levels that I'm looking at? I'm going to share that technical analysis with you all. I already talked about WKHS. So you guys already have a pretty good understanding of my game plan with WKHS and what I plan on doing with the rest of that. Guys, again, though, if you missed my video from Friday, I published a video on the True Trading Group YouTube channel, okay, about that WKHS trade on Friday. If you guys did not get a chance to catch that video, when we're done here with this live stream, you want to look back the last video that I posted on Friday, go check that out. It breaks down the entire analysis on that WKHS trade. Okay, so I highly recommend that. Now, what I'm going to want to do right now, before I get into sharing with you guys my key levels on the SPY, I want every single person in here right now to do me a solid. Okay, I want you guys to do me a solid and smash that like button. Guys, show me how much you appreciate. Show me how much you guys. All right, show me how much you guys appreciate. Show me how much you guys appreciate these live streams. Show me how much you guys appreciate, okay, the time and energy that I put into this stuff to share all this information with you. So I'm not going to cover, okay, the technical levels that I'm looking for on the SPY until each and every single one of you smash that like button. We've got almost 1,000 people that are viewing this live stream right now. Let's get a few hundred likes on this video right now, guys. Do me that solid. Show me how much you guys appreciate this info, and then I'm going to get into that SPY stuff with you. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There's almost 1,000 people watching this right now, guys. Let's go. Smash that like button. Come on. Come on. Keep going. There's we go. We got a couple hundred right there. There it is, guys. Keep it going. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. There it is. There's 300 likes, just like that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Nicely done. I appreciate all of you. And one asshole that just gave us a thumbs down. Everybody else, I appreciate you guys. All right, I appreciate you guys. All right, now, next, I want to do a quick little roll call. Let's take some attendance real quick, guys. How many of you right now that are on this live stream are not a member of True Trading Group? If you are not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead and type TTG in the chat right now, okay? If you are not a member of True Trading Group, type TTG in chat right now. I want to see how many people that are on this live stream right now that are not members of the TTG family. All right, we got Rosa, Frank, Ding Chavez, Jeremy Long, Raising Cane says not yet. I like it. All right, Mark, Eric, Edward, Jordan, Charles Weeder, Aloha, Didu, Zabby, J Gems, Netgar, Ian Star, Les Walker, Gary, Doug, Allen, man. All right, we got a lot. Austin Matthews, Maple Leafs fan, Scott Fluto, Pete Beck, The Numbers. All right, Alan, Willie, Achu, Edward, Katie Sambe, Joseph Langley. EM says, what are you guys waiting for? Francis Nils, Wendy Fonseca, Deanne, Josh, William, AJA, Nicholas Brotigan, Prasad, William. Hardcore says, yo, TTG for life. All right, guys. All right, so those of you that are not True Trading Group members, what I want to do right now, okay, what I want to do now, so for those of you that typed TTG in the chat, you guys are not part of the TTG family. What I want to do now is everyone that is a member of TTG3, if you are a member right now of our TTG3 trial program, this is our 7-day trial program. I want you all to type the number 3 in chat right now if you are a member of our trial program. If you are a TTG3 member, that means you're part of our 7-day trial. Go ahead and type the number 3 in chat right now. All right, Mike Doyle, Casey Hope, Ernest Causey, part of that TTG3 program. Aman Singh, Ben Bazemore, Steve RGY, Crypto Dinero, Rana Hader, Miss Hassan, Nicole Lloyd, Dinesh Bandari, Dan G, my man, says, guys, I joined a week ago. This is the best service out there after trying it for just 1 week. Dan, welcome to the family, my friend. Welcome to the family. Natalia, thinking about joining. Natalia, I'm ready when you are. D-Do, number 3, part of that TTG3 program. Beautiful. Renzo Lopez, what's up? What's up, man? I'm doing well. How about you? Josh Radke, part of the TTG3 program. Dinesh Bandari. All right. Yes, Cello, my man. Cello 6756 Mo says, I'm a lifetime member, guys, thanks to One Trade and Sava. I'm here till the end, brother. Cello, I'll be here with you till the end, my man. I'll be here with you till the end. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Kim, it's my pleasure. Kim says, I want to thank you for putting in so much work to educate us. Kim, it's my absolute pleasure. I'm bullish on what's my take on the Oracle Walmart deal. I assume you're talking about TikTok. We have to wait and see. I think there's just too many question marks around that entire situation right now to make a decision. The Kanoi says it's the best option there is be a TTG member and know that if things happen, it's 100% for sure. Mike and the Wolf on an option, or Professor and Mike have on list before open and Mike stays on the screen. Hardcore Raider says, facts, I waited 5 months to give anyone my money. The best money spent here is TTG. They alone could have saved me thousands. My man, Hardcore Raider, I really appreciate you, bro. I'm glad you're part of the family now. I really am. E. Droog, part of the TTG3 trial program. All right, guys, listen real quick. So for those of you that said that you guys are part of the TTG3 trial program, okay, I hope you guys are enjoying and your time with us as part of that TTG trial program. Those of you that typed TTG in chat, you're not part of the TTG family yet. We have a lot of people on here that this is actually their very first time joining a True Trading Group live stream. So what I want to do just real quick, guys, for those of you that are brand new, you've never been on a TTG live stream before, ever. I'm going to give you a 1-minute intro on who I am and why you guys are watching this live stream right now, okay? Obviously, my name is Michael Edward. You guys can see that on the screen, okay? Guys, I started my trading career working for a hedge fund on Wall Street. We managed just under $500 million. And I went through a 3-month educational training program before I was able to trade with the hedge fund's money. I won a Trader of the Year award in 2008 and was one of the youngest junior portfolio managers at my fund. Okay. Now, fast forward a couple of years, 2008, the stock market crash, the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, 2008, 2009, over 50% of all the active hedge funds on Wall Street during that time frame went out of business, including mine. So I then went on and had to take the skill set and the knowledge that I learned working at the hedge fund and apply that to my own trading and use that skill set to then obviously work my way on to become the trader and successful entrepreneur that I now am today. Okay, I have taken those 3 months of educational training that I received at the hedge fund, and that is what True Trading Group is. At True Trading Group, you guys get access to the same education that I learned working at a hedge fund. I did not figure out trading on my own. I was not sitting in my mother's basement and figure it out on my own. I was not going through years of research and back testing. I was flat out taught how to trade by successful professional traders that worked at a hedge fund. That is how I learned how to trade. And I take that education, that guidance, that mentorship, and that experience, and I teach it to all of our True Trading Group members. Okay. That's who I am. And that is what True Trading Group is all about. I want to tell everybody right now, something that I am working on. Okay. Something that I am working on. This is not something that is finalized, but we are very, very close. Okay. I'm very close on working a deal where every 300 people that sign up to True Trading Group, we're going to be giving away a Tesla Model 3 to a random TTG member. Okay. We are going to be giving away a random TTG member a Tesla Model 3. Okay. This is a deal that we are currently working on. When it is finalized, I will be making an official announcement, but this is something that I wanted to share with you guys here now because it's something that we are working on, where every 300 people that sign up to True Trading Group, we will be giving away a Tesla Model 3. Okay, so that's something that's really cool that I wanted to just kind of tell you guys about, and I wanted to share with you all. Okay, so I will update you guys on everything that comes down the road with that. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys here now quickly. Give me 1 second, guys. Yes, guys, Suge and I are working on it together. Yes. Okay, so now quickly. Okay, so now that I already kind of shared with you guys, and I told you guys about, the Tesla, because I think that's badass and super cool. Okay, I cannot wait to give away a Tesla to a TTG family member. I'm super stoked about it. I can't wait. So I hope you guys are equally as excited about it too. We've just been doing laptop giveaways. So every Friday, we've been auctioning off 5 Asus laptops to all of our TTG members. We're constantly giving away stuff to our members, like trade stations and all that type of stuff. So now we're going to be throwing a Tesla Model 3 into the mix. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. I hope you guys are as well. Now, our TTG family. Okay, let me tell you guys real quick about what you get access to when you become part of the TTG family, because our prices are going up tomorrow. We extended our Labor Day sale, okay, for the last week or two. We extended that Labor Day sale for the last 2 weeks. Our Labor Day sale is over tomorrow. Okay, our Labor Day sale is over tomorrow. Our Labor Day sale is a 41% discount by using coupon code TTG920. Okay, a membership is usually $2,048. With this coupon code, it's only $1,198 for the entire year. Let me explain to you real quick what you guys get for just $1,198 for the entire year. There are no upsells ever. As a member of True Trading Group, as part of the full TTG family, you get access to our daily chat room from 7:30 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Eastern every single day, Monday through Friday. Okay, I share my screen throughout the entire trading day. Myself, the other moderators are in chat calling out live trade alerts and giving live advice on where we are buying, where we are selling. I notify everyone in chat. Every single trade that I make, I come on the microphone and I tell you before I buy it and I tell you before I sell it. You will always know exactly what I plan on doing. It makes following all of my trades very simple and easy if you want to follow my trades. You also have the ability to DM me and DM all the other moderators in chat and ask us questions during the day. That is what you get access to as a full-time member of True Trading Group. Our True Trading Group moderators have a current win rate of 79.8% between myself, Jason Spadafora, the Wolf of Wheat Street, Chris Toner, and Jay Downing, our current moderators in True Trading Group. We collectively are sporting right now a 79.8% win rate in that chat room. We also have all of our trade history listed on our website, complete open book. You guys get access to all of our trades. You can see all of our performance based on moderator, trade, win, loss. You guys get to see everything. It's a complete open book. You also get access to 14 courses that cover everything from the beginner foundation to stock trading to the advanced stock trading, beginner foundation options trading, advanced options trading, trader psychology, how to trade during a market crash. You guys get access to 14 different courses. That's the entire TTG curriculum. That is the same information I learned working at a hedge fund in New York City. The 3-month educational program that I went through, I have since taken that information, I have simplified it, and I've created those courses. That is the TTG curriculum. Every single course has an exam at the end. When you pass the exam with an 85% or higher, you get a badge for that course. Earn all of your badges, you become TTG certified. When you become TTG certified, you get a little certificate. You can print it out. You can hang it on your wall, put it on your desk. You can share it on social media. And you also get a green check mark next to your username in chat, which lets all of the other TTG members know that you've completed and received a professional education, and your opinion and your comments now carry weight in the chat room. You also get access to our stock simulator that has real-time level 1 and real-time level 2, where you can practice trading stocks and options with fake money. Implement what you learn in the courses in our trade simulator first. If you are an inexperienced trader, if you are not yet profitable, or you are a brand new doing this for the very first time, please use the simulator. Take the courses, practice implementing what you learn in the courses on the simulator with fake money before you start trading with real money. You also get access to our stock screener, where you can filter through thousands of stocks during the day to see what are the hot stocks and where you should be focusing your time, energy, and attention. You guys ever ask yourself, well, Mike, what made you trade that stock? Why were you looking at that stock? Use our stock screener. That's going to help you identify the hot stocks that are in play. It's all included in your membership. You also get access to our stock profile tool. This is our due diligence companion. Our stock profile tool compiles all stock financial information and also compiles all of the analyst ratings for any stock that you're interested in. You type in any ticker symbol, you get a downloadable PDF report on that stock and a compiled batch of information on all of the analyst ratings for that particular stock. How many analysts have a buy, hold, or sell? We compile all that data for you. You also get access to over 75 hours of workshops and webinars. At True Trading Group, myself and the other moderators are constantly doing workshops and webinars for the TTG family alone. On Thursday, I did a private study group. On Friday, the Wolf, he did a private workshop on the cannabis sector. 2 weeks ago, I did a private workshop on how to grow a small account. We are constantly doing private workshops and webinars. There's over 75 hours of that information available on the website. You, as a TTG family member, have access to all of that information. You also get access to all of our weekly workshops and webinars live. So instead of going back and watching a recording, you can participate in these workshops live and actually interact with us and ask questions. You also get a free one-on-one mentorship session with any one of our moderators. When you join the TTG family with that coupon code TTG920, you're not only getting a 41% discount and everything I just mentioned to you, you're also getting a one-on-one mentor session with any moderator of your choosing. You also get access to all future courses and tools. TTG is the Netflix of trading communities, ladies and gentlemen. You will never be upsold anything ever. When we come out with a new course or we add a new tool or a new resource, you automatically get access to it. We have recently added a live Benzinga Pro news feed in our chat room, up to the second breaking news alerts right there in our chat room. We also have a squawk box where you can turn the squawk box on and there is someone there that is reading you breaking news headlines, so you don't even have to actually read the news. You can listen to the news headlines. This is a feature we just added in the last couple of weeks. When we add new features like that, we're also working on publishing a new swing trading course. You automatically get access to that as a member. There's no upsells on any of this stuff. So all future courses, all future resources, you automatically get access to as a member of True Trading Group. There is no upsells ever. The price you pay today is also the price you are grandfathered in and locked in at. Let's say next year your membership is set to renew. Maybe our price next year is $2,200 for the year. If you pay $11.98 today, you are locked in at $11.98. So your membership will renew at $11.98 a year from now. Okay? Our 1-year membership, guys, is usually $2,048, but right now, and only now, because this is over tonight at midnight. After midnight tonight, this coupon code will no longer be active, so you will not be able to get the 41% discount. The price is going up tomorrow. If you guys want to lock in that price and get access to everything I just said to you, make sure to use this coupon code and get a 1-year membership for only $1,198. Otherwise, price goes up starting tomorrow. Okay? Guys, we have done surveys with our members in chat. Okay? We have done surveys with our members in chat, and 80% of our TTG members are making 7 to 10 times their membership fee back within the first 6 months of membership. And out of that 80%, 30% of them do it in under a month. Think about what I'm saying to you. I'm literally telling you that if you invested $1,198 right now in yourself, by joining the TTG family, look at it as an investment in yourself because you're paying for an education, okay? You're paying to be part of a group. So you're literally investing $1,100 in yourself to get an 80% chance of making 7 to 10 times your money in just 6 months. Who would not take that deal? Who would not take that deal? These are the stats of the members that are in chat. Guys, TTG fam, okay? TTG fam, comment, okay? Comment here in chat for us right now, okay? My TTG family members, guys, sound off in chat, okay? Sound off in chat. Comment in chat. You tell me if I'm wrong here. Okay, my TTG family members, you guys tell me if I'm wrong here. Explain in chat to members that are considering joining the TTG family. Tell them what your experience has been like as part of the TTG family. I'm telling you guys right now, invest $1,198 in yourself and have an 80% chance of making back 6 to 10 times. Okay, I'm sorry, 7 to 10 times your membership fee in the first 6 months. There's Sean Miller. I love you, Sean. Sean goes, guys, I started in April with $500. I'm now at $4,800. TTG is a no-brainer. Kevin Bernhardt says, guys, this is all true. Pete Martin says it's 100% worth it. Charles Memphis says, best group ever. Mike is real money, best money I've ever spent. Okay, Walter Thomas says, members, it's worth every penny for the membership. Trading green with the swing trade calls and already made my subscription back. I'm super happy to be part of the TTG family. Nick Lowry says, absolutely worth it. Savannah says, just the classes alone are awesome. Christopher McGowan says, best group I've ever been in. Cool Life says, I made $1,000 on WKH alone. Greg Vermeulen, 100% got my membership back in just a week. Carrie Franklin, 100%. These guys are the best. Pete W., I'm a TTG member since March, and I've made $10,000 already. So yes, it's worth $1,200. Paul says the help and support you get is unreal. Raiden says, I did it, no regrets whatsoever, and I'm a brand new TTG family member. William Travis says, pay for the education and spend the rest of your membership crushing it with us daily. Guys, These are what TTG members are saying to you in chat, not me. Take it from them. 80% of our members are making their membership fees back in just 7 to 10 times their membership fee back in just 6 months. Take the time to invest in yourself, guys. Take the time to invest in yourself. What? Chef Daddy, my man. Chef Daddy Florida says, guys, I paid my mortgage last week alone. Thank you, True Training Group. Big Bala says, guess I paid for my entire membership in a few trades. TTG is the real deal. No scams, no bullshit, no Lambos, just a professional education and moderators that truly care. Cello Mo says, I haven't had a red day since I joined. Cello, are you kidding me, bro? Cello says, I haven't had a red day since I've been in True Training Group. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible, my man. Congratulations. Sharon says, simply the best stock you can invest in, TTG, I promise. That's incredible. Absolutely beautiful. Richie Scalia, my brother, says, what have you been doing up until now? Do yourself a favor and change your future by joining TTG. Angel Torres says, I'm up 3,200 in just the last 10 trading days. Megan says, I already got my lifetime membership fee back. Tony Williams says, guys, the education is second to none. Glenny Trade says, I made my membership on the first 2 trades with True Trading Group. Guys, these are real people. Peter says, my only regret is not joining sooner. I watched Mike's YouTube videos for 3 years before joining, and now I wish I joined 3 years ago. David Padilla says, TTG is financial freedom. These guys truly care about our success. No frou-frou shit here. Lee Stort, don't trade alone when you have these pros here with you. Guys, I can keep reading comments in chat, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to challenge each and every single one of you that typed the word TTG in chat before. When I asked you earlier, who is not a member in True Trading Group, I'm speaking directly to you right now. I'm challenging each and every single one of you that typed TTG in chat. I'm challenging you to get serious about your future. I'm challenging you to get serious about your education and invest $1,198 right now in yourself for an 80% chance to make 7 to 10 times that back in 6 months. Do so now before our prices go up starting tomorrow. Okay? Now, if everything I just said to you is not enough to push you guys to join the family and to get serious about your education and to lock in that 41% discount, if you're still unsure, you're uncertain, well, then you can join our TTG3 trial program because we have a 7-day trial program for just $3. Now, the membership discount's going to be a little different. Okay, but you guys can try us out for 7 days for just a one-time payment of $3. You might be saying to yourself, Mike, this all sounds great. I love the comments in chat. I love your technical analysis. I love you spend the time answering these questions for us. But how do I know TTG is different from all the other bullshit that's out there? Answer that question for yourself. Try us out for 7 days. It's a one-time payment of $3. You're going to get access to 3 days in our chat room. You're going to get access to 3 courses with multiple chapters in each course that are guaranteed to help make you a better trader. You're also going to get access to all of our trade history. So you can go on our website and see, I want to see all of Mike's trades, winners and losers. I want to see all of the Wolf's, winners and losers. All of Chris Toner's, all of Jay Downing's, all of our moderators in chat. You want to see all of our performance? Go look for yourself. We're an open book at TTG, baby. We're fully transparent. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, the wins, the losses, the ties, you name it, you guys have access and can see all of it. So if you want to join the TTG3 trial program, it's a one-time payment. It's not reoccurring. You can upgrade at any time to a full membership, but you're under no obligation to do so. Go to ttgthree.com. That's ttgthree.com and join our 7-day trial for just $3. All right? Now, let's move on to the SPY. All right, let's go. Let's start talking about this. Guys, also, real quick, give me a follow on Twitter, at MikeEdward_TTG. Give me a follow on Twitter, at MikeEdward_TTG. I'm always posting some cool stuff on Twitter. Okay, I'm posting, trade ideas, different stuff. I'm also posting different videos and stuff like that. So, guys, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter real quick. That's at MikeEdward_TTG. All right, now let's go break it down. Let's go to the charts. Let's talk about the SPY, guys. All right, let's talk about the SPY. Now, some important things that we have to identify, okay? And that is this key level that was broken here around this 332.50, 332 area. Okay, this was a key level for us. As you guys look back to the left, you'll see this real nice key support level in early August. Okay, you guys can see this key support level there in early August. Okay, there's your nice support level in early August. That initial 3-day sell-off, okay, that's where we initially found support. We then tested that area for the next 2 days. And that also lines up with your 50-day moving average. There's this blue line on your screen, this 50-day moving average. Okay. We then had this gap down day and we tested that 50-day moving average on Thursday and it held. Okay. We tested that 50-day moving average and it held. But Friday we broke it and we violated it and we closed beneath it on increasing volume. Okay. One thing that we had talked about here on the live streams before is that this bounce back off of that support level was on low volume. Okay. You had this real big heavy volume sell off. This balance was on low volume. And then now you see volume picking back up again as we broke and violated that support level. That support level is now where you need to start to pay attention to. That 50-day moving average now could start to be, okay, resistance. Okay, as we zoom this in, this 332.50, okay, your 50-day moving average right now is 333.86. What you have to be careful of going forward is if the SPY tries to bounce back to get above this 50-day moving average, this blue line on my screen, and cannot, if we bounce back 1 day, 2 days, and we can't get above, you've got to be careful for another rollover and another move lower. Okay, that 50-day moving average was a major level of support that was broken on Friday. We have to pay very close attention to that level now going forward. Make sure that level does not now act as resistance. Now, come tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, if we get right back above that level, we're back to 335, 336. Everything will be fine. We'll be right back in play. You can look for that low 330s area to continue to be support, and we can maybe bounce our way back into the 340s. But if we cannot get back above that 50-day moving average, you have to watch out for more room to the downside. Okay, so make sure that you always know the level that your 50-day moving average is sitting at. That 50-day moving average is going to change every day. So make sure after every day you know where that 50-day moving average sits, because you can expect that to be resistance on a bounce back attempt going forward. Okay, so now that that level is broken, let's talk about where's our next support. Okay, I do expect us to encounter some support right there around that 327, which is exactly where we found support on Friday. It's 327 to 328. That's your next support level, and it proved itself and it showed its face on Friday. Okay, as I pan back, you guys will notice this was your previous little pivot resistance. We had a gap up day here at the end of July, beginning of August, and then that held that very next day, and then the new all-time highs ensued. On Friday, we pulled right down into that level. Okay, we pulled right down into that level on Friday, and it held as support. We had a nice bounce off that level. Okay, so now we go back here, guys, to the 3-minute chart. I want to show you guys Friday. Okay, and here you guys can see a Friday's action. Here's the 2 lines I drew on the daily chart. Let me go back to the daily so I can just show them to you, right? There's the 2 lines we drew on the daily chart. There was your previous support, and then there's your new support. Okay, again, previous support, new support. Now let's go to the 3-minute chart and look at Friday's price action. As you guys can see on Friday, you will see here, look, see how this was that prior support level that I was just talking about. We broke that on Friday. Right there, we broke that on Friday and we sold off. Where did we sell off right to? Bang, new support level, and there's your bounce going into the close. So we broke one support level, went straight down to retest, or excuse me, not to retest, to test for the first time, our new support level. 327 to 328 is your new support level on the SPY. Okay, this is the new level that you have to be. Oops, I didn't mean to delete that line. Let me draw that back. Okay, this is the new level that you need to be paying attention to on the SPY. That's your new support level. If we bounce off that level, we go back and retest that 50-day. That 50-day fails, and then market pulls back down. Expect 327 to 328 to break, and your next major support level, and this is going to be a major support level, is going to be 319 to 320. Okay, 319 to 320 puts you at this prior support you see back here from July, and you also have the 100-day moving average sitting there as well. Okay, so again, 319 to 320 will be our next major support level if 327 to 328 gets broken. These are your new levels on the SPY. So the level that previously was support, that's the 50-day moving average. That's the level that you now look to be resistance. 327 to 328 is your current support. If that gets broken, your next support is 319 to 320. These are the levels that I'm going to be paying attention to on the SPY. I didn't mean to delete that line again. Okay, there we go. These are the levels I'm going to be paying attention to on the SPY. I will have these lines drawn on my screen here moving forward, and I will place trades off of these levels. I'll be looking for bounces off these support levels. I'll be looking for pullbacks off of these resistance levels, and I'll be using these resistance and support levels as targets for my longs and my shorts. These are the levels that I will be focusing on here now going forward. Okay? These are the levels that I'm going to be focusing on going forward. Does anybody have any questions about these levels specifically? Okay, does anyone have any questions about these levels specifically before I move on and continue? If you guys have questions about this SPY stuff, fire away. I don't think the SPY gets down to 300. I don't think we get down to 300. I think we would need like a major second wave and another complete economic shutdown to get down to 300. But I don't think we get down to 300 without any, like if we have a vaccine in November, December, I don't think we get down to 300. Do I think October will be bloody? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think September is going to be far worse than October. September already sucks, guys. I mean, September so far has been really shitty. Angel Torres says, Mike, do you see yourself getting in some put options next week? Yeah. Especially if we can't get back above that 50-day, yeah, I think we could have a little bit more downside, especially if we go back down to that 327, 328 and that level breaks. I'll be looking for us to go right to 320. I'll be looking for us to go right to 320, and I will be positioned for that. We'll talk about the effects on the market from the election. We'll talk about that a month from now. We'll talk about that a month from now. Patty, the resistance level I'm looking at is that 50-day moving average. It's right around 333. Nice. Christina says, guys, I did so much better since I joined TTG. Very nice. Christina Chong. I'm glad to hear that. It's music to my ears. All right, so does anybody have any questions about the SPY? What can help drive the SPY? What can help drive the SPY? We're going to have to see, because I think if the SPY is going to go higher, it's going to have to be without the big high growth tech names. We're going to have to, it's going to have to be, it's going to have to be with, some of these value names. I think the high growth tech names, I think they're going to take a breather. And when I say a breather, I don't just mean for like a week or two. I think they're going to take a breather for maybe a quarter or two. And then, if we get a vaccine November, December, and I think that we could, we can start to see people start to go back into, nice. Les Walker says, Mike, I just paid and now I'm officially a TTG member. Les Walker, welcome to the family, my man. I look forward to trading with you in chat tomorrow. Welcome to the family. So yeah, guys, I think, what can move the markets higher? If we do get a new stimulus deal, I think that can give the markets a little bit of a bounce. Okay, that can give the markets a little bit of a bounce. And then obviously a successful vaccine in November or December can give the markets another bounce. You have the Santa Claus rally, which everybody, is a common thing that people always talk about going into the end of the year. So, I think we could see the markets, finish strong at the end of the year. I think we could see the markets finish strong. No, Graham, it's not. Graham says a lot of my tech stocks are nearing the break-even price. Is it better to sell them and buy at better price if the market keeps heading down, or to average down? Thanks, Mike. Graham, my suggestion to you, if you're talking about your long-term portfolio, okay, long-term portfolio, you average down on your long-term portfolio, okay? If the tech names continue to go lower, you buy more as those big tech names continue to go lower. I do not recommend selling your long-term positions. I do not recommend selling them now. Your time to sell them was 2 weeks ago. Not now. I do think they could go lower. Let me reiterate. I do think the tech names are going to go lower. But I'll look at those that move lower as an opportunity to buy more. Raising Cane, my man, officially a TTG member. Raising Cane, finally, my man. Welcome to the family, Raising Cane. I look forward to training with you tomorrow. Hell yeah. Raising Cane, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've enjoyed you coming out. You've been on these live streams with me almost every day. I appreciate you, man. I look forward to trading with you. Welcome to the family. Yes, I think Apple could get under 100, yes. And I think if Apple gets under 100, I think you guys have to start to think about nibbling on your long-term portfolios. AMD, Kathy's asking about AMD. AMD is one of my favorite long-term holdings. I think if you guys want to be long AMD, in the low 70s is a beautiful place to start acquiring a position. And then if that stock gets, like what I like to do when I'm buying in my long-term portfolio is identify 3 buying zones, and I'll buy if the stock reaches any of those buying zones. And I think 3 buying zones for you on AMD is low 70s, mid 60s, and if this thing gets anywhere near 60, I'm buying a lot. Okay, those are going to be your 3 buying zones on AMD: low 70s, 65, and then 60. I think those are your main buying zones. Okay, I think those are your main buying zones on AMD. All right, I own AMD in my long term. I was screaming from the rooftop on this YouTube channel when AMD was at $40 in March. I was screaming from the rooftop for people to get AMD in your long-term portfolios. If you've been following my channel for a while, You were probably on a lot of those live streams. Let me a quick show of hands. How many of you on this live stream bought AMD from me talking about it? I just want to know. Just comment, like type AMD in chat. Thomas Barty, Smiley, Colin, Christina Chong, Kevin, Rowdy. Yes. Yes. Lady Bird, Maggie Garrettson. Yes. Hell yeah. Diana, Joe Nolan. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I was saying. Like, I was banging the table about AMD. It's one of my favorite long-term holdings. I think in the next 3 to 5 years, it's a $150 stock. Kathy, yes, exactly, Smiley. I think it's a baby NVIDIA. It's a baby NVIDIA. I think AMD is like NVIDIA 3 years ago. Vivian Molina, yes. Beautiful. Also got AMD. I love it. I love seeing you guys do well. Jason, Rick. Oh, this is fantastic. So many of you bought AMD. I love it so much. I love it so much. So many of you bought it. This makes me so happy. Guys, great stuff. That makes me so happy. So yeah, this is one of my bigger long-term holdings. Apple is my biggest. Okay, Apple is my biggest holding by far. But AMD is working its way up there. I really do like AMD. I love the chip space, the semiconductor space. I think you have to be invested in that space with the future of virtual reality, artificial intelligence, gaming. I think you have to be in this space. It's an absolute must, my opinion. And my two favorite chip makers are AMD and NVIDIA. Okay, AMD and NVIDIA. I also do like MU. But I like AMD and NVIDIA far better. I don't like Intel. A lot of people have been asking me about Intel. I don't like Intel. AMD and NVIDIA, I think, are where you need to be in the chip space. So I'm happy. I'm happy to see that so many of you are in AMD. That makes me really happy. Yeah, Mitma. Yes. Yeah, Mitma we have. So guys, yeah, like again, let me reiterate something I said to people in the live stream earlier. Okay. Something I said to you guys in the live stream earlier. We are Adam and I, for those of you that are TTG members, you guys know Adam. If you guys are not members, Adam is my partner with True Trading Group. He handles all the back end stuff and is responsible for getting all you guys these awesome resources and tools like that Brinzinga Pro newsfeed, the stock simulator. But we've been working on a deal to give away a Tesla Model 3 to the TTG fam. Okay, so for every 300 new members that we get into Trading Group, we're going to be giving away Tesla Model 3s. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait for the day that I get to hand the keys of a brand new Tesla to a TTG family member. It's going to make me feel absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. So that's just another cool perk that you guys get for being part of the TTG family. We gave away laptops for the last couple Fridays. We've given away 5 laptops. Okay, well, we give away 5 laptops every Friday. We've done that for the last couple of weeks, and we're going to be. I'm looking forward to giving away a Tesla. I cannot wait to hand a TTG family member a Tesla. I really can't, man. I'm so stoked about it. I'm so stoked about it. I can't wait. All right. So yeah, guys. All right, guys. So now what I want all of you to do, okay, again, if you guys have not done so already, smash that like button. If you want a Tesla Model 3, let me put it this way. If you guys want me to raffle off a Tesla Model 3, smash that like button. Because if we don't get to 500 likes, well, I'm not giving away a Tesla. So you all, if you guys want a chance at winning a Tesla, you guys better smash that like button. Okay? You better smash that like button if you guys want to see us give away a Tesla Model 3. Let's go. And we'll probably do it. We should probably do it. When we do raffle it off, we should do it live. We should do it live, right? We should stream it live when we actually raffle it off. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. That'd be so dope. We should take a survey. I'm going to survey all the members and see what color they want. Red, black, or white. What do you guys think? Red, black, or white? Go ahead. Type in chat. Red, black, or white. Go ahead, guys. If you were going to win a Tesla Model 3, would you want red, black, or white? Comment in chat right now. Oh, all right. It looks like it's close between red and black. I think red's taking the lead. It looks like red. Oh, here comes a bunch of blacks. Ah, oh, this is tight. Oh, this is tight, man. Oh, this is tight. We have one green. One person said green. A couple of blues are in there. A couple of blues. Look at this. Kim says, I'll take any color. Any color. Awesome, guys. Yeah, I can't wait. We'll see. We'll see what color it's going to be. I don't know yet. Adam and I are going to figure it out, but I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm super stoked. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait. Ooh, charcoal, all blacked out, like black rims, all blacked out, charcoal. That could be cool, too. That could be cool, too. I'm excited, guys. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. Well, guys, listen, I mean, if you guys are, if you guys want to, if you want a chance at winning the Tesla, you have to be a TTG member in order to have a chance to win the Tesla, right? You've got to be a member. So if you guys want a chance at winning a Tesla, the best opportunity is for you to join the family right now because our prices are going up tomorrow. Do not be sitting there at home on your live stream a month from now when I'm raffling off a Tesla Model 3 and you don't have a chance to win it. Do not be that person. Do not let that happen because a month from now when we're raffling off that Tesla Model 3, I want you sitting at the edge of your seat waiting for a phone call because I will call you live to tell you you won that Tesla Model 3. I want you sitting there holding your phone like this, waiting for my call. If you want a chance at winning that Tesla Model 3, you guys have to use the coupon code TTG920 right now because our prices are going up tomorrow. Take advantage of the 41% discount now. Get access to our daily trading chat room from 7:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern time every single day. Get access to all of our trade alerts. Get access to our TTG curriculum, the same information I learned working at a hedge fund. Get access to our trade simulator, our stock screener, our Benzinga Pro newsfeed, our mobile app that's downloadable on iPhone and Android, which makes trading on the go and following all of our alerts seamless and easy to do because you get real-time push notifications sent to your mobile device or tablet whenever myself or another moderator enters or exits a trade. So you guys want to follow all of our trade alerts, you can do so on your mobile app. You get access to all 75 hours of workshops and webinars, access to all future courses, all future resources, a one-on-one mentorship session with any moderator that you choose, and a chance to win a Tesla Model 3, all while having an 80% chance of making back 7 to 10 times your membership fee within the first 6 months. Who in their right mind would not take this deal? It's time for you to get serious. It's time for you to get a professional education. It's time for you to join a trading group that truly gives a damn about your success and gives a damn so much so that we are constantly giving back to our community by adding new features, new tools, reinvesting into our platform to make sure that you, our TTG family, have all of the resources at your fingertips to become the most consistently profitable trader you possibly can, like giving away laptops, which we've been doing on the past couple of Fridays, making sure you have all these resources and tools included in your membership. No upsells. I don't know why people charge you extra for all the stuff that you need to be a better trader. And now a chance at winning a Tesla Model 3. Guys, take advantage. Use that coupon code TTG920. Get access to everything I just told you about. And for Christ's sake, guys, give yourself a chance to win a Tesla Model 3. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I think I'm more excited than you guys. I don't have a Tesla. but we're gonna give you guys. We're giving you guys one. Oh my God, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it, guys. That membership is usually $2,048, but tonight and only tonight, it's $1,198. That coupon code expires at midnight. Okay, and again, what you pay today is what you pay for life. When your membership renews a year from now, if our membership costs $2,200, you are only paying $1,198. You're only paying $1,198. Okay? Take advantage of this coupon code, guys, while it still lasts. It expires at midnight. At midnight, the price is going up. So you guys are going to miss out on your chance of getting a 41% discount and your shot at winning a Tesla Model 3. Oh, yeah, and also miss out on a shot of making 7 to 10 times your membership fee back in just the first 6 months of your membership as being part of the TTG family. You guys would be amazed at what a professional education can do for your trading. All right? And then last but not least, if you guys are still not ready, you've got our 7-day trial program. That's our TTG3 trial program. It's a one-time payment of just $3. Guys, that's less than a cup of coffee. For less than a cup of coffee, you can join True Trading Group for 1 week. Now, TTG3 members are not eligible for the Tesla Model 3. You are also not eligible for the one-on-one mentorship session. But if you want to try True Trading Group out, if you're still not convinced TTG is the right place for you, you can go to ttgthree.com, and for a one-time payment of just $3, you can join us for a week. You can get 3 days in our chat room. You can get 3 courses that are guaranteed to help make you a better trader. You can get access to our stock profile tool, our Benzinga Pro newsfeed, our live Squawk box, and get to see all of our trade history. And that, I'm confident with you seeing all of that, that's going to be enough for you to say, you know what, this TTG family is the shit. I'm ready to join this family and get serious about my financial freedom and my financial future. So go to ttgthree.com right now and join for a 7-day trial for just that one-time payment of $3. But if you're ready and you want that Tesla, use that coupon code TTG920, guys. All right? So with that being said, guys, that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight on this live stream. You guys have been awesome. You have been fantastic. Okay, I am super excited to get you guys getting a Tesla Model 3 in your hands. I cannot wait. Okay, and listen to this. For those of hold on, guys. All right, guys. So that's it. Okay. I can't wait to get to hand the keys to a brand new Tesla Model 3, either black, red, or white. I don't know what color it's going to be yet, but I can't wait. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Guys, use that coupon code TTG920 and get your ass in chat bright and early tomorrow morning, and let's figure out how we're going to make some money together. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. It's been real. I love all you guys and gals. I hope you all have a fantastic night. And I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Later, guys. Peace. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you still haven't done so. I don't know what you're still waiting for. Make sure you turn on that notification bell to make sure you never miss a single live stream that I'm going to be doing, because you certainly don't want to miss when we announce we're giving away that Tesla. That's for damn sure. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Have a